Walden University is a for-profit university. That is, they're an institution that are making money off of education, trying to profit off of education. So be careful when you attend university like this, because they have certain practices that are aimed at making money off of the students. So be very careful, regardless of how they portray themselves or present themselves. Walden University also tends to advertise to African American and other minorities, and they advertise on BET, they advertise on movies that are usually watched by African Americans and other programs that are usually watched by minorities. So be very careful. They tend to bring those minority groups in, and when you go in there, they sort of become harsh on you and undermine your ability. No matter how brilliant you are, they try to undermine how good you are and make you feel like you don't know what you're doing. And they try to do that to justify giving you bad grades and try to make you take courses over and over again, so that they end up spending more money on one course and making them more profit. So instead of taking the course once, you end up taking 2 or 3 times more than you really need to. And there have been lawsuits against this university by students who have left the university, complaining about having graduation days that were extended because they had to take dissertation courses over and over again, in situations where they were asked to review a paper by just doing minor or punctuation errors or typographical errors or what have you, without sufficient or enough review being done by the professors. There have been so many situations like that. And even in one situation, a student who had lost a family member asked for an incomplete so that they can go mourn the loss of the family member, and they refused. Ended up causing the student to not be able to pass that course. And they do those things to put you in a situation where you have to not be successful in the course, and they have to retake that course. So I want to advise everyone and anyone out there, if you're looking to go to university, be very careful. The graduation rate is only 30% graduation rate. So be very careful. They're a for-profit university trying to make money off of people. So don't give anyone your money who's going to disrespect you or not take care of you or try to undermine your success. So be very, very, no matter how they advertise themselves or present themselves, you have to be careful and look at the actual data. Only 30% of people who go there graduate. Okay, so think about that. So they don't care about you. They want to take your money, take your student loans, and then leave you hanging high and dry. So do not go there. I would advise you, do not go to this university. This is a for-profit university, and until they change the practices and until they have an objective way of grading students, you should not go there. I'm advising you strongly not to. Find somewhere else to go. Find some other university that has a higher graduation rate and have better ways of grading your students. So be very careful. Buyer beware. Students beware.